Alright. It seems that we are on. We are on indeed. Players already have started their adventures, pick up the quests, and I guess everyone is on their way to the new continent.
Shaman, I have an urgent message.
And Thrall still have urgent messages. Amazing. Well, some people still leveling up in here. So let's get started. See how it's going on into Stormwind.
Champions of the Alliance, the time has come for us to claim what is rightfully ours. The final push to retake Lordaeron Keep commences at dawn. The Horde and their war chief.
Everyone running to the same place. So far no crashes. We have or had an extensive period of testing, so like any major bugs or crash that could happen have been fixed. Of course they're still bound to happen once or twice during the day, but we'll see as it goes. Like, we have all the developers on standby. Everyone is working towards getting everything fixed if there's issues, so shall be fine. Also, it seems that people are kind of wondering what exactly we did. There's a lot of questions on our Discord about this. Related to the gold limits, as we said, it will be 10k per character, but we did some limitations on that since our community is very smart and decided to make 300,000 level 1 characters in order to try to exploit the system, so we had some measures implemented in order to prevent that from happening. And like, people complaining at the moment that their gold didn't arrive or that they didn't got the 10k, it's either because the character is too low level or because they have less than 3 hours game time on that character. So that's the disclosure for the gold issue that people are complaining about right now. The characters have been copied yesterday, so yesterday I mean midnight, so they are on par or almost on par with Sylvanas progress, as we said on the post before. Also, for the players complaining that they didn't got the mounts, all you have to do is relog, just log off, log back in, and you will have the mounts. Mount. Don't worry about it. Very stable so far. This is great. TR also just announced the mount. So, as I said, if you have issues and if you didn't got your mount, your new mount, just rewalk and you have it.
What needs done? Sleep with one eye open. The job's not done yet.
Lots of people. Look at this. Like everyone doing the quests. It's great. The devs did a great job with the quest line also. Q-wise have been testing also a lot, getting everything sorted out in matter of bugs, and yes.
Soldier champion! Azeroth
When next
cries
we
out
meet.
for your aid.
They're still
Come
bound.
to Silithus. There's something you need to see.
They're still bound to have some issues, and you might still find some issues, and for that we have our bug tracker. Please don't forget it, guys. Just use it. You find some issue that it's annoying or that doesn't make your life easier, put it like that. Just go on the bug tracker, report it, and we'll get it sorted. And we appreciate all your feedback as always. So let's get our Heart of Azeroth. Actually, I'm going to turn
For the Alliance.
my war mode on. I'm gonna get ganked because you know. Don't even know where to put it. Put it here, I guess.
I must get closer.
Many runs away. That was some slow reaction from that mage. And yes, about the bugs that you are finding or that you might find, again, like we have all the developers on standby right now, working on them, getting them sorted out. So don't worry about it. We're doing the best we can. So far the realm is handling fine, no issues. Alright, it should be better now. Thanks, Cody. Yep, it's the settings, they always reset OBS. So once again, for the people complaining about the gold that they didn't got, or that they didn't got all the gold, that they tried to switch between realms, as we said, we had systems implemented to preventing exploits. Those systems were simple, and each character with less than 3 hours only got partially of the gold, and yeah, like level 1s, etc. They didn't count it since people just tried to exploit the system. Like the goal with limiting the amount of gold transferred between realms was indeed to prevent the situations that we have on Sylvanas with a huge inflection. Like the auction house prices are crazy, so we wanted to prevent that. We know that we fixed most of the exploits that have been happening on the past, so we are certain that BFA in matter of economy and stability is going to be better for the players, and they won't have that to deal with that those amounts on the auction houses and whatnot. It was kind of odd to see like prices, for example, a single potion going for like 10k, 12k, 50k. It's not something that we wanted. Nicholas, use the normal EXE, she'll be fine. If you already have the EXE on your folder, on your WoW folder, just use it. But as we said, we advised everyone to download the full client since it will be easier. It's open. Right now it's open. So yeah, it seems to be okay. Stability wise it's really fine. No bodies yet. It might come later, Zerpai. You know bodies, you will for certain want to visit Sethraliss, but not right now. It's both PvE and PvP. Like right now, David, there's not really a reason for it to be PvP or PvE, since you can just simple turn PvP on or off with war mode. Ryan, go to the bug tracker, report it there, or just open a ticket in game. People will take it. As we said, right now all the developers are on standby and not fixing stuff that people find. Like the goal is to make sure that everything is hotfixed right away. If there's any major issue that prevents the quest line. Is it cross-faction or for PvE? No, it's not cross-faction. There's no point to be cross-faction. Yeah, it's normal, yeah. It's a normal. Actually, we will switch that to normal instead of PvE or PvP. Heart of Azeroth is bugged. What happened? Like, I'm going right now inside to see what's going on. If there's any issue.
Our world entrance to the chamber is this way. Come on! chamber is in ruins, champion. It won't hold together for long. Azeroth cries out in pain. Our world needs us, champion. Remember your duty to Azeroth. Azeroth cries out in pain. Our world needs us. The seal on this chamber protects the world's soul. But with all this Azerite bursting through, the seal is close to shattering. If you use your amulet to absorb the Azerite, its power should mend the chamber's seal.
I'm right now talking with the dev, making sure that he's already on it. Yeah, this one counted. I guess it's just a matter of keep trying or stand really close to it. Yeah. But yeah, the developer is already aware.
That's it! I think it's working! Keep going! Just a wee bit more! No! The seal is shattering! Hold on, lass! Please, hold on! You did it, champion! The chamber is secure! Azeroth cries out in pain. Our world. Keep that amulet close to your heart, champion. It'll see you through the dark times ahead. I'll keep searching for ways to heal the damage done to Azeroth. When I have need of you, I can reach out through that talisman. I may be her speaker, but you are her champion, and she needs you to fight for her. Well, hero, you've got work to do. The teleportation pad will take you back to your allies. Good luck to all of us.
Yeah, you can start, dog. You can either make a demon hunter, or... well... you can boost up, I guess. As for the professions on the store, we are not certain yet. They might contain the recipes, or they might not, and you have to actually obtain them through the normal means. Like, we'll disclosure that later on. David, you can download from the site. Righteousness, you can get them on cards, like, honestly. Like, you just have to select the right version for them. We might make a post with the add-ons on the international forum, I guess, if people actually want them. Like, I have been having a lot of requests for the UI, like, so I guess I will post them on the international forum. As for the shop, it will be available, but we are just working on some stuff at the moment, just to make sure that everything is set up properly. So we apologize for those that are waiting for it. No, unfortunately we don't provide free faction change. You can use your loyalty points to get one, if you have them. If you don't, you can always, like, obtain more at Jean. And yeah, look, the amount of people is insane.
We are
Champion,
the sons.
an urgent war council is underway. Your presence is requested in Stormwind Keep.
Could you have the wrong version, or maybe you don't have the quality? Just download the minimal client and extract it on your WoW folder, and then use the exit to start. You should be able to log in then.
Everyone is here. What news do you bring, Spymaster?
Recently, Horde agents broke into the stockades and freed 2 Zandalari prisoners. A princess and a prophet.
I'm aware. What of the 8 warships we sent in pursuit?
Only 1 returned. Survivors say they encountered strange and terrifying magics. And a massive Zandalari fleet.
Impossible! It's one of Sylvanas' tricks! It has to be.
Jaina, perhaps you could help us see what this survivor has witnessed.
It's a simple enough spell, provided the subject is cooperative. Show us. Show us what happened.
If the Horde makes allies of the Zandalari, we won't have the power to stop them.
Then we must make allies of our own. My people command the most powerful navy in all of Azeroth. If I could bring Koltiris back into the Alliance...
And yeah, like, for those wondering, I'm skipping
You're the reason they left the Alliance.
the cutscenes with
And
an add-on.
dealing with that is the
That's
only
why
hope
it's
we
faster
have of
to
bringing
accept
them
and
back.
move on the
I
quest.
believe it is. And I believe you can. It will be difficult. And dangerous.
I must prepare my ship. Champion,
Safe
meet me in the
journey to
harbor
you.
when you are ready to depart.
So, Gen, how are your sea legs?
Steady as ever.
take a 7th Legion vessel along as an escort. Secure a base of operations in Kultiris. Our plan must not fail. And please, look after Jaina.
As you wish.
But yeah, like, so far so good, no crashes. It's amazing. Like, probably since the 9 years that we have been working with WoW servers, I think this is probably the best launch we ever had. Thanks to our developers, thanks to our QAs. So it's an amazing job.
The true battle lies ahead. The time for dreaming is over. This works.
Let's get down to the lower levels and find a way out. Let's get down to the lower levels and find a way out. Let's get down to the lower levels and find a way out.
Holy moly.
Let's get down to the lower levels and find a way out.
That's a lot of people. And
Let's get down to the
here.
lower levels and find a way out. A job's a job, mate.
Alright, here's the plan. Hit me.
Hey! Look who's finally awake.
Don't be shy. Give me your best shot. Quick, hit that lever.
Grab your gear and let's pay the block warden a visit. We'll need his keys.
Quick, hit that lever.
I guess that's a lot of people doing the quest.
Quick, hit that lever.
This reminds me of a raid with the amount of people.
Maybe we can blow the lock. Sprinkle some of that powder on it.
Let's get down to the lower levels and
find a way out. Let's get down to the lower levels. Get down to the lower levels and find a way out. Down to the lower levels and get down to the lower levels and find a way out.
That's a lot of speech.
Let's get down to the lower levels, find a way out. Down to the lower levels and find a way out.
Yeah, I guess this text needs to be phased out.
Let's get down to the lower levels and find a way out.
Minor issue though. But we'll get it sorted.
Oh, smells like a freebooter's hammock. Something touched my leg.
Something touched my leg.
Wait. No, it was just my other leg. We'll get down to the lower levels and find a way out.
That's funny.
You! Stop right there! No!
Yeah, we need to phase some good phases here. Overall good.
Flynn, over here! Flynn, over here!
There she is! Let's hop in.
Flynn, over here! Flynn, over here! What is going on in there? It sounds like you started a riot.
No idea what you're talking about.
This is a nice picture
But
right here.
I think we finally have some real dirt on Ashvane. A new gunpowder. Like nothing I've ever seen. Oh, and I rescued the target, of course. Crime buddy, Talia, crime buddy.
Wait. I recognize you. You arrived with Jaina Proudmoore. You're the Alliance emissary.
Alliance emissary? Cyrus didn't mention that. I would have charged him double.
You're lucky he's paying you at all. Now row.
Thanks for the lift, Tay. I'll report to the old man.
Together we can unify
Don't worry about the
Kultiras.
prison break. Here in the market, you're just another traveler. Now let's get you settled in.
This ferry connects to stations all along the Sound's interior coast.
That in the dross bar, eh? You're
You'll need a
lucky
ferry
you
pass
got
from the
me,
harbour master.
skipper, in this
That won't be a
boat.
problem.
Most of the ferrymen won't dock there anymore. What with all the dark rumors about.
The counting house is under heavy guard, day and night. Feel free to store your valuables here.
No one saw that Ashiari. No. It wasn't flying, it was just jumping really high, you know?
The market hosts travelers from all over Azeroth. There are many taverns, but this one's my favorite. I spend a lot of time in here, pestering travelers to tell me their stories, especially folks from the Eastern Kingdoms.
You can't open the game and play it. Try to download the minimal client, extract it on your WoW folder, and then launch using the .exe. It should work out.
Ah, there's my girl.
You'll feel at home here in no time. Now,
Believe me, I know the feeling. We'll fly soon, all right? Beautiful, isn't she? Cyrus gave her to me when she was just a hatchling.
King Greymane, it is an honor. You are free to remain in the harbor on my authority. Talia, prepare a full briefing for our guests.
Aye, sir.
Yep. Looks really good. Like, amazing.
News from the front?
No crashes yet. Stable.
Away and had
No
her
lag.
own daughter cast out as a traitor.
Yep. Looks great.
Why would you help us?
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you? I was in a battle many years ago. It was the Second War? Tough to keep them all straight. An Orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the gunwale ripped across the deck and tore into a friend of mine. Should have been his ticket home, but he was a stubborn one. Refused to leave before the war was won. So he patched himself up and told the healers he was fine. A few days later, he woke up screaming and drenched in sweat. Infection had eaten away at his insides. My friend never saw another sunrise. By the time he asked for help, it was too late. Kultiras still bears the scars of the Third War. No one feels this more deeply than Catherine Proudmoore.
see. Then we shall prove to Catherine Proudmoore the same truth that I learned at great cost. In unity, there is strength.
Yeah, for those asking, yes, the mounts are working. They are already applied on the accounts when you log in. If you don't have your mount, relog. Just log out, log back in, and you have your mount.
What's the situation?
Well met. What do you need? Remain vigilant.
And yeah, this is the mount for the Alliance. For the Horde is the Ravasaur.
Hey there.
Sir, the situation report is ready.
Excellent. Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
I've always dreamed of adventure. Well met. Serve with honor. How can I help?
Gilneas will prevail. Gilneas will rise again.
I've trained. All right, Flynn. What's this big lead of yours? Something about Ashvane having a new gunpowder?
How is that a lead? They're making new weapons all the time.
Not like this, they aren't. Emissary, mind giving our skeptical colleagues here a demonstration? What's your story?
What was that?
Ashvane's dirty secret. Next round's on me. And that was just a pinch.
I have
Imagine
another
how
job
much
for
damage
you.
they could do
Help
with more
our
of
new
this
ally
stuff.
track down the source of this powder.
You got it.
Yep.
Talia, prepare to make your rounds again. Tell the city guard to be on the lookout for unusual weapons being smuggled into Boralus.
Aye, sir.
And yeah, that's the starting of your adventures. As the Alliance, of course. And so far, so good. It's amazing. Once again, to all the community at Firestorm and the players that have been supporting over the years, thank you all. We'll keep doing our best, we keep delivering our best to you guys, and hope you guys stick out with us. And again, if you find issues and whatnot, just report them. We'll be here for you and we'll be doing the best we can.